I really love this level. This level is one of my favorite levels that I have created. I am amazing. And you guys are amazing too for watching this video. So if you want to create something like this, then you have to stick around. Hey Mario Maker 2 fan, this is Design Strategy, where we teach you how to make amazing Mario levels. In this episode, we will be learning about how to make good levels with vines. Make sure to subscribe and watch all the way through to gather all the tips necessary. Alright, let's go! That's a really good Mario impression. Vines are everywhere in the Mario universe, ever since its first debut in Super Mario Bros., where the vine would go up in the sky, and then you'll see golden eggs up there. I mean, golden coins. But my reasoning here is that basically vines get you two places, and that's how it's been since Mario games are ever conceived. The thing is that in Mario Maker 2, we don't have to follow that convention. We can just use vines in any way possible. Now, here's the part in my videos where I start talking about decorating the levels. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about decorating levels. So you see this level here? This level's plant life is on maximum overdrive. It may look cluttered, but everything is meticulously placed. I put a lot of thought into every single placement of every single object in this level. So since we're talking about vines, let's look closely at every single vine in this castle. Those delicious looking vines. Oh my gosh. For the most part, most of these vines are placed aren't for climbing to or getting into places. They're just there to look, you know, make the level look festive with vegetation. It's good because the decorations give me room to interpret the level the way I want to. That's called art, if y'all didn't know that. My story is that this world, plant world I called it, don't worry, in Mario Maker 2 I'll come up with better names for my worlds, but plant world. But here is the story for this world. I like this. Normal animals have gone extinct because there are way too many piranhas. Abundance of one species has destroyed the food chain, and now piranha plants live on. Mario must traverse through this world to get to his beloved. Once he reaches the castle, he will know what true despair is. Also, can y'all share the video or like it? That'll be fine. Anyway, cool part about it is that even though the vines are there for decorations, you can still climb some of the decorations to get goodies and stuff, or get around objects. And yes, I planned it that way. I'm not stupid. Always think about all angles when creating your level. Also, look, I even have vines in the walls to boost the effect. Like, you guys have to think about where and when to put vines down, or when and where to put decorations down, to see if like maybe they can get around the object because of your decoration is there or something like that. Just make sure y'all check, like, is that decoration going to affect the level or something like that. I kind of went off script with that one, but if y'all know more kinds of decorations, tell me in the comment section, because I would love to hear more decorations that I can use in Mario Maker 2 when the game comes out. Now, obviously, you can have vines going up to the clouds or just to get to places, but there are more ways to use it, and I'm going to show you in the next part. So, for an example, this level I made here, which was actually based off of DKC's level, Vulture, I think it's called from the top of my head. I didn't create this level, that was like 2 years ago, maybe 3. Anyway, this level here is, and this one, both use mobility of having vines on tracks to dodge enemies and finish the level. Now, I feel like we need to go over, you know, both of the levels, but just scratching the surface of them. So let's start with World 3-2. Also, I will be like analyzing levels in the future, so definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to drop some codes so I can analyze you guys' levels. So from the beginning, you can see the main hazard in a non-threatening environment, showing you what the level will be about and what you will go through inside this level. Then you get to the section where it's like, how do I get across this? You hit this block and of course that's literally the only thing you can do, or you could damage boost across the spikes. But you know, I thought about that and I was like, why would they waste their power up just to damage boost across the spikes when the block is coming over? Anyway, the block is coming over, you hit that and you notice a vine comes up. Now you can tell from this stage I use the vines to get from one place to another. The hazards are the plants on tracks, but you can't get anywhere without the vines. I could keep going analyzing the stage, but who would really want to see that or hear that? But again, let me know and subscribe to the channel and send y'all codes in the future when the game comes out so I can analyze your levels. I would love to do that. Anyway, next stage is 3-D. It's a secret level, and all the letter variants of my levels are modded themes, so it's just a hack, guys. It's nothing new in Super Mario Maker 1. I know y'all want to hear a story about this one, but I'ma spare y'all on this one because I'm a nice person. This level starts with vines in the note block. It's like the same concept as the other level, but the vines spawn from the top of the screen, so that way you don't have to put spikes on the bottom, so people won't, cheese your level or stand on the block that the vines spawned out of. And you know why I had to do this? Because you can't put vines on tracks. Now, the main hazard of this stage are fire piranhas, but this level is different because you have to follow the vines throughout the whole entire level. Also, side note, something I really love is that this level has a motif. Motifs are something that's like a reoccurring thing in any kind of art form or something like that. But the vines always come out of note blocks, and that's the motif. So every time you see a note block, you know that a vine is going to come out of it. Definitely use these concepts in Mario Maker 2 and make some great levels. The game isn't out yet, but still, we have a month left. If you can make some vertical levels in Super Mario Maker 2, that would make vines a more prominent and better thing to use in a vertical level. So when the Mario Maker 2 comes out, send me y'all levels. I'll start putting people's levels on the channel. So subscribe and definitely hit the notification bell. Before I go, here's what I hate. Vines in random spots. I hate that so much. Vines coming out of blocks going into the sky and then there's nowhere to go, or you can't even jump down because they didn't even put a line of coins to even guide you back to the ground. I really hate that. And last thing I hate, climbing vines for no reason. Don't just put your vines there for no reason.